Well, ladies and gentlemen, India is slowly but surely embracing the power of women in shaping a society and contributing to the economy's growth. Amway is a firm believer and a supporter of women empowerment and an equal opportunity player. Founded 60 years ago on the spirit of entrepreneurship, Amway has inspired over millions of people across the globe. Amway India has more than 60% of its direct sellers comprising of women entrepreneurs and is absolutely humbled by their passion and commitment to entrepreneurship. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us 3 such women entrepreneurs, Amway business owners, who will take us through their entrepreneurial journey and share their experience. May I now call upon Shruti Venkatesh from Outlook Business to please join me on stage to moderate the chat. And let me now call upon the 3 Amway ladies. Let's welcome them with a warm round of applause. Preeta Bhattacharya, Subha Datta, and Sashwati Dasgupta. Shruti, over to you.
So good evening, ladies. Hello? Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a great time this evening. And without wasting any further time, I want to dive right into a chat with the 3 of you. And, maybe you could begin with giving us a little insight into, your background, what you studied, what was your first job like, and then when did, you really decide to get into entrepreneurship? Over to you guys. Yeah, you can start one after the other and then I'll keep bouncing the questions.
Hello, good evening. I am Shubha Datta, born and brought up in Kolkata, and I did my master degree in anthropology, and after my post-graduation, I got a job in West Bengal Civil Service, but that job never fed my soul, so I always searching something different, and suddenly in 1998, Amway business came in our life, and one of the colleague of my husband showed us this opportunity, and from then we are in this business, and in 2003 I quit my job, and now in full time. I'm very happily doing this business.
Good evening. I'm Sashwati Dasgupta. I'm building this business with my husband Kiriti Dasgupta. Actually, I am from a very humble background. My father was in government job and my mother was a housewife. And since the childhood, I knew that I want to do something because I always wanted to become financially independent. But at the same time, I was a bit confused because I have seen my mom. She was also she had a very good career before her marriage, but once she got married, she left her job just for our sake. So I was a bit confused that maybe the same going to happen with me, but I was very good at studies and I did my master's in computer applications and took a job as a system engineer in a public sector. And then I got married to my husband. He is also an engineer and used to work in an MNC. When my daughter Risha was born 22 years back, the same thing happened to me because it was really very tough for me to balance my personal as well as my professional life. And I was really searching for something because work from home concept was that time a dream. Someone from my colleague, he told me once maybe this business opportunity can help you, and thank God I look into it and then I started. So in this way I came to the business actually.
How about you?
Hi, I'm Preeta Bhattacharya and I'm a final year MBA student. I'm specializing in marketing and I have done my graduation in chemistry from Calcutta University. So I have joined a sports gear management company recently, and I have left the job because that job was not providing me the proper job satisfaction I was seeking. And I'm in this business for 1.5 years now. And
okay. So, choosing to be an entrepreneur is one thing, but, the first year of entrepreneurship is always very tough. It can be daunting, memorable, scary, surprising all at once. So, can you share some stories of, what your first year of entrepreneurship was like?
Should I? Okay. So actually, say initial few months was very tough, but from the day one, I was very excited. But because I could see what actually I wanted since my childhood. Because this is the only opportunity which can balance my life actually. But the most surprising thing was from whom I was actually asking support, the close and nearest one, my family, my closest friends, they were all against it. They couldn't accept it. Being an engineer, how can you sell soaps and all this thing? Because actually I feel that Amway is the most understood business in the world. I always tell everybody to look into it once at least, okay. So, afterwards, I took it as a challenge that I have to show them, otherwise they are not going to leave me. Then something good also happened. Company supported me a lot because the entrepreneurship program is very good, and I got some good mentors through this business. And in that way, I started getting success. And it was, then within 2 years, I could reach a position where I can think of leaving my job also. So,
initially, I was very skeptical and my husband joined the business, but his devotion towards this business, I thought something is there, I must show this business, see this business. And after some training, meeting, Amway was new for me. I have no information then. And through some training meeting, I thought that yes, Amway is a great company. Over 100 countries they are doing business, and so many products are there, and very good products, eco-friendly products, skin-friendly products, and slowly I get into it, and after that, slowly, just love this business.
Sure.
My first year was very challenging yet motivating. Challenging because this whole entrepreneurship concept was very new to me in terms of practical implementation. But my parents are entrepreneurs, they are senior leaders in this business. So they always guided me. And it was very motivating because I got to meet a lot of accomplished people, and from them I learned a lot.
Sure. So, you crossed the first few years of learning and growing. Then when was that moment where you felt, gratified of being a businesswoman? When did you start seeing that initial success and inflection point? What was that for you guys?
Can I see it? Our business, most of our business in rural areas. And as a social, I have a social background. That means I am from anthropology. I saw immense potential in women, but they are confined in kitchen and home only. But through this business, they are now economically independent. They are also uplifted, empowered, and after certain training, meeting, they are also doing very well and going foreign countries. And I think this is the most valuable thing for me, to empower them or help to empower them with the help of Amway team.
actually just I shared you ki since my childhood I was a bit confused, and I always dreamt of an opportunity which can, irrespective of gender, age, locality, educational qualification, can create something for people, especially for the women, so that they can always balance their personal as well as professional life. And when I looked into Amway and saw that, yes, this is the only, I don't say only, but this business can really help. Okay, so I felt really gratified. And since last 20 years, so many youngsters who took it as a career in my organization, they never going for any other job, and so many women, especially the homemakers, being so educated, who couldn't take job for their family, now they are financially independent, and they are also financially helping the family. So many retired person also, they took it as a second innings of their life. And so many professionals like me, they are again getting a stress-free life like me. So definitely it's a really gratified life. And see, being an engineer, my contribution to the society was very limited. And people think that I'm successful. But through this business, I can make so many people fulfill their dream. So that I think it's a life of significance.
Wonderful.
I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but my inflection point came when I joined my MBA curriculum, and I decided that this is it, I want to be an entrepreneur. And I felt very gratified when I realized that I was able to motivate and help people to change their life for the better. And it felt very good when I realized that many women like me taking charge of their finances and life as a whole and making the most out of this opportunity. So that made me more attracted to this business.
Okay, and finally you would like to know that there are a variety of ways in which you can pursue your entrepreneurial dream, but doing business the Amway way, how has that been helpful to you?
I can tell one thing, that I am a better person now, and as I am happier. And when I joined the business, I was totally, my life was totally chaotic. Okay, and so I was already totally messed up with my job and my family life. My daughter was only 1.5 years old that time. Now she's 22 years old. Okay, so again, above all that, the business came into my life. I had to prioritize that. But this business taught me how to create the balance. It taught me how to become more patient, it taught me the people skill, deal with people, then leadership, how to build the organization, and more empathetic. Previously I was maybe sympathetic towards people, but now I know how to put myself in somebody else's shoes and then see things from their perspective. And so I think I'm a better person, I'm a happier person.
Traveling is my passion. Initially, when I joined the business, I thought I will travel the whole world. And through this business, I travel a lot. Kailash Manasarovar was my dream place. And in 2004, I have done it. I never liked my job. I quit that job, and now I am a free man, free woman. So this is an achievement, no doubt. It's a happy thing for me. And through this business, we have to build organization and team, and we have to empower them. We have to teach them how to be an organized person, how to be a better teacher, how to be a better human being, and overall, how I just contribute my society something, and everything is possible through Amway. So thank you, Amway. We are happy now.
The biggest change that has been in my life after joining Amway was within myself. I became a lot more confident, and I became more determined, and I realized that I became more passionate towards my work. I grew up watching my father doing hard work and being very passionate about it, and I used to wonder why he's having that smile all the time. And after joining Amway, I realized that it is possible to have a perfect work-life balance. And at the same time, Amway management helped us a lot. They were constantly there supporting us, and it created a perfect environment for working hard.
Ladies, thank you so much for sharing your inspiring
so
journey
much,
with
Shruti.
us. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Preeta, Shubha, Saraswati, thank you so much for sharing an undeniable way of entrepreneurship, I must say. And Shruti, thank you so much for facilitating that conversation.